Good afternoon. Please remain standing for the procession of our flag and the Star-Spangled Banner, played by the Meridian Brass Quintet and led by Tyler Green, a vocal performance student in the College of Arts and Sciences. Please be seated. I would like to welcome you all to Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville. My name is Parviz Ansari. I am the Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs. I am delighted to celebrate this 2015 Spring Commencement Ceremony with you. This afternoon, we will confer degrees on candidates from the College of Arts and Sciences. Before we confer degrees on these candidates, we would like to take a moment of silence to recognize sophomore School of Engineering student Taylor Clark, who tragically passed away earlier this week. Thank you. I am very pleased to introduce to you some of the members of the Platform Party. These individuals are with us today to extend their congratulations to our graduates. Other members of the Platform Party will be introduced during the ceremony as they come to the podium. Each person will rise as their name is called. Please hold your applause until all are standing. Mr. Mitch Moorcraft, Student Trustee, SIUE Board of Trustees. SIU Board of Trustees. Dr. Shirley Portwood, Trustee, SIU, and Emeritus Professor of SIUE. Mr. Ken Nair, Vice Chancellor for Administration. Ms. Rachel Stack, Vice Chancellor for University Advancement. Dr. Regina McBride, Dean of Library and Information Services. Mrs. Cindy Cobeto, Vice President of the SIUE Staff Senate. Dr. Tom Foster, President of the SIUE Faculty Senate. Mr. Nasser Al-Masri, President of the SIUE Student Government. Please join me now in acknowledging them with your applause. We have another special person to acknowledge and thank, and that is Dr. Norbert Emanuel, Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs. Nobi is retiring later this year after 20 years of outstanding service to SIUE, and most importantly, to our students. This is Nobi's final commencement ceremony. Please join me now in recognizing all he has done for SIUE. Seated with us are members of the faculty and staff. It is through the dedicated work of these individuals in designing and executing the curricula of the university that our students have been able to achieve their educational goals, culminating in this graduation ceremony today. With all faculty and staff in attendance today, please stand and be recognized. Thank you, and please be seated. I would now like to welcome to the podium Ms. Amy Scholler, a member of the Southern Illinois University Board of Trustees.
Good afternoon, Chancellor First Bovee, Provost Ansari, distinguished members of the Platform Party, graduates, guests, and friends. I'm happy to address you today in my new role as member of the SIU Board of Trustees. Membership on the board involves a great deal of responsibility, and the reward is knowing our efforts are in support of well-educated graduates who are prepared to apply their knowledge, skills, and interests towards improvements in our region and our society at large. As a proud alumna of this institution, I understand the amount of effort you've invested in reaching your goal of walking in today's ceremony. Congratulations on the commitment you've displayed and the promise that awaits you. We look forward to your accomplishments in the coming years, and we wish you all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Scholler. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Julie First Bowie, SIUE's 8th Chancellor. Dr. First Bowie is in her 3rd year leading SIUE and is recognized nationally and internationally for her expertise in quality higher education, having authored several articles as well as a book on this topic. She has worked tirelessly on behalf of SIUE since she arrived. She is committed to guiding the university as we plan for our global future. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Chancellor Julie First Bowie.
Good afternoon, and welcome to SIUE's Spring 2015 Commencement. I'm so pleased to join with our faculty and staff in officially congratulating our graduates as we celebrate in your honor. Graduates, you represent a wide and varied blend of backgrounds, experiences, and perspectives, and together you've made SIUE a stronger institution. There's strength in your diversity, but there's also strength in your commonality. And at the end of today's ceremony, you will share alumni status with nearly 100,000 fellow Cougars. We're very proud to have such a high-quality group of graduates entering this new phase as SIUE alumni. And I would like to congratulate each of you for the focus, hard work, and dedication that has brought you to this point. I would also like to extend a heartfelt thank you to the parents, grandparents, spouses, siblings, children, and friends that have supported you over the past many years. I'm sure that today they're the proudest of all. In the words of educator and author Booker T. Washington, few things help an individual more than to place responsibility upon him and to let him know that you trust him. The support of graduates has communicated your trust in his or her abilities, and we congratulate all of the supporters on the important role they play in success. This would also be a perfect moment for our graduates to give a round of applause to all of the mothers and grandmothers in the audience. Tomorrow's Mother's Day. Well, graduates, you have done it. You've persevered at times when it felt like you'd probably never get that degree, or maybe you even second-guessed yourself about the major you'd chosen. But you saw it through, and right now you're ready to start on a brand new phase of your life. As is the case with commencement speeches, those of us who remember the days when we sat in your chairs have advice to offer, and you will receive valuable advice from several speakers during this ceremony. I'll begin by sharing what I consider to be 3 pieces of essential advice for all new graduates. First, be patient and flexible. Don't expect your career trajectory to be a straight line, even if you think you have things planned out to the conclusion. As you start out, it's important to have a plan, but be ready to change it often. That initial plan really becomes a rough outline of what's to come. As noted by Sheryl Sandberg, author of Lean In, be prepared to move sideways, move down, move off, and then move on. Build your skills, not your resume. Paraphrasing her comments, if you plan too much, you may actually miss opportunities. Build on your experiences and continue to improve your personal brand. And bear in mind that these experiences might not necessarily come from the job that offers the highest salary. However, being flexible does not extend to your integrity and your authenticity. Know what you stand for and make choices in your friends, your politics, your employers, and your life partners based on the true you. Anything else will rob you of precious energy as you constantly try to accommodate and adjust to your environment. Use your energy instead to seek opportunities, take risks, and continue to build your skills. Yes, this may mean you'll occasionally make mistakes, but those mistakes will be fewer and further between if you operate from a place of authenticity. And finally, be kind and gracious to others. Yes, you've worked hard to earn the degree you're receiving today, but you are still among the most fortunate people on this planet. Only 32% of Americans hold a 4-year college degree. Less than 7% of our global population has any benefit of education beyond high school. So graduates, you have an education and options available to you, and those are tremendous. Share that good fortune with others. Bring along those who will support you. Stay involved. And please, continue to support SIUE by giving of your time, talent, and other resources. As Cougar alumni, I promise you, you'll have our continuing support. Our Career Development Center, our Alumni Association, and our graduate and continuing education courses are just a phone call or a click away. Our alumni are so important to the SIUE legacy, and we're proud to welcome you into this group. Our hope is that you'll stay connected to the university and connected to each other. And I hope you return to our campus often. So graduates, congratulations on a job well done, and best wishes on your continuing path of learning in every direction. Thank you. And now, I will be presenting the Distinguished Service Award. This award annually honors an individual's outstanding service to our community. Last night, we were pleased to present the award to Mrs. Kay Warner. Mrs. Warner is a graduate of SIUE. She earned a specialist degree from the School of Education, Health, and Human Behavior. She also holds degrees from the University of Missouri-Columbia and the University of Missouri-St. Louis. In her career, she has served as a teacher of history and political science and a coordinator of staff development, both in St. Louis County. At SIUE, she was the manager of the Faculty Technology Center and also the manager of information technology at our East St. Louis Center. During her term as SIUE's First Lady, she served on many community boards, including Anderson Hospital, the Girl Scouts, the Edwardsville Children's Museum. Kay was a founding member of SIUE's Meridian Society. She also served as the chair for a program called A Book in Every Home. This program annually placed books in the homes of more than 4,000 children in Madison and St. Clair counties. And today she continues her service with a number of nonprofit organizations. So as a teacher and community leader for more than 30 years, Kay has left an incredible mark on our campus and our community. Mrs. Warner, congratulations again. We are honored to have you speak to our graduates.
Thank you so much. I'm running a little experiment, and so I'm going to ask you to respond to what I say the same thing, in other words, after the count of 3. I'm going to find out which ceremony has the most robust audience. So, 1, 2, 3. Good afternoon. You've taken the prize so far. Thank you. To the Board of Trustees of SIU, Chancellor First Bovee, distinguished faculty, staff, graduates, students, ladies and gentlemen, the simplest thing I can say is thank you. I am so very honored to receive the Distinguished Service Award. I've done nothing alone. Service is a collaborative effort where people share their passions, their faith, their time, their talent, and their treasures on behalf of others. Whether working on behalf of literacy, healthcare, the Girl Scouts, and more, I am so very, very grateful that I have had these opportunities. Collaboration is powerful. It can bring about great change. I chaired the Book in Every Home campaign from 1997 through 2004, a campaign that began as a very modest initiative to provide 3 to 5-year-old kids in our Head Start programs in Madison County and St. Clair County with a book of their very own to take home to share with family and friends. Madison and St. Clair County are the counties that our university has campuses in. SIU also manages the St. Clair County Head Start program. At the time, the 2 programs served about 2,500 children. We were joined by faculty, friends, students, community businesses, the National Football League, Rams, the National Hockey League, Blues, in our effort of getting books into the hands where otherwise they may not have been owned. A Girl Scout earned her Gold Award, something I'm very, very proud of through our program. The National Honor Society at Belleville West called me one day and said they had some books. They showed up with a full truck of books. You see, we all shared a passion for reading and the knowledge that literacy is the foundation of all learning, and it is the foundation of a functional democracy. So I thank these participants again, many are here today, for helping us achieve something we really did not anticipate. What should have been a total of about 17,500 books within the 7 years resulted in over 100,000 books being given away to all ages, not just ages 3 to 5. The books were donated, are purchased with donated money. This was an SIUE project. It was a lot of work, it was extremely satisfying, and it also was a lot of fun. Our students are doing outstanding service projects currently. For example, feeding the hungry through the campus kitchen, providing information about pharmaceuticals through an initiative involving the School of Pharmacy, providing dental care to homeless veterans who do not qualify for a VA benefit by our dental students, who themselves are veterans. I belong to the Meridian Society, a women's philanthropic and leadership organization that funds connections between our campus community and the wider community. To date, the Meridian Society, in existence since 2003, has been able to support 128 projects by granting over $230,000. Collaboration, again, benefits. Graduates, you are literally surrounded by well-wishers, family, friends, administrators, faculty, staff. Your name will appear on your diploma, just like my name has appeared on my award. Just like me, you have not done this alone. Just like me, I know you are grateful to those who have been supportive. Your parents and family, your first teachers, your preschool through graduate school instructors, mentors, coaches, dance teachers, scout leaders, music teachers, those who fund your scholarships, and yes, even those willing to back you with a loan. In the end, none of these people get a bonus check for their job well done. You are the bonus. And that bonus will develop into great careers and hopefully great service. In the next few weeks, you will be acknowledging gifts that have been given to you or awards that have been granted to you. I'd like for you to take some time, reflect, think of those significant people who gave you their passion for learning, their faith in you, and their time and their talent and their treasure. Let them know how much you appreciate their support and confidence in you. Write them, visit, or call to let them know how much they have helped in this great collaboration called your education. You did not do this alone. You worked hard, and you made the most of your academic opportunities. You're here today. Congratulations, best wishes, and good afternoon.
Thank you, Kay, for your remarks and for your continued service. And now I'd like to recognize our honorary degree recipient. SIUE annually awards an honorary degree to an individual who has made significant contributions to cultural, educational, scientific, economic, social, or other worthy fields of endeavor. At last night's evening ceremony, the university conferred a Doctor of Humane Letters upon Dr. David Warner. Dr. Warner is a significant contributor to the growth of SIUE. He was first hired in 1968 as an assistant professor in the School of Business. He quickly progressed to associate professor, associate dean, and then to the dean of the School of Business. Dr. Warner was appointed interim chancellor of SIUE in 1997 and chancellor in 1999. As the 6th Chancellor, he notably shifted the perception of SIUE from a commuter school to a residential university. In the fall of 2008, the residential population outnumbered commuters for the first time in university history. Additional milestones achieved under his leadership include the establishment of SIUE School of Pharmacy and a significant increase in the ACT scores of incoming freshmen. Dr. Warner, Chancellor Warner, congratulations again. It is a special honor to have you as one of our commencement speakers.
Well, thank you for that kind applause, and thank you, Chancellor First Bovee and the SIU Board of Trustees for this honorary degree. I know that exams are over, but I like to start with a short quiz. I'm going to give you some names, and you can applaud or cheer something to if you recognize the names. So let's start with Steve Jobs. Who knows who Steve Jobs is? Okay. How about Mark Zuckerberg? Bill Gates? Chad Hurley? Larry Page? Jack Dorsey? Oh, reasonably good. Some people up here seem to know who they are. For those of you who don't know, they are the founders, respectively, of Apple, Facebook, Microsoft, YouTube, Google, and Twitter. Those companies, in many ways, have changed our lives, yours and mine, using things like this iPhone, which I have on mute, and I trust you do too. But as much as those individuals and their companies have changed how we work and play, they have fundamentally changed the lives of many by providing high-quality jobs. Today, Apple employs 98,000 people, Facebook 9,100, Microsoft 128,000, YouTube 1,500, Google 54,000, and Twitter 3,700. Most of those jobs didn't exist when you were born. Many didn't exist when you enrolled at SIUE. Kay just told you about the importance of service, which I enthusiastically endorse and urge you to do as well. But I want to leave you with the message that you can also serve others through your work. Creating jobs is the key to invigorating the American economy, strengthening the middle class, and reducing income inequality. Do you think you can't do what Jobs, Gates, Zuckerberg, Hurley, Page, and Dorsey did? Do you think they're better than you, or capable than you, smarter than you? You think maybe you majored in the wrong field to do that? I doubt it. Chad Hurley, who founded YouTube, where I was a graduate of IUP, where I served as interim president, a university much like SIUE. And we don't need to look nationally for examples of people who have built companies, created jobs, and enriched the lives of others. Jack Dorsey of Twitter is a native of St. Louis. SIUE grads who sat in the very seats you sit in now have created jobs. David Ausbach, a 1998 graduate in math and music, founded The Matrix, a Grammy-winning music production company. Bob Cochran, a 1972 Mass Comm grad, built Cochran & Company that twice has been named one of St. Louis' best marketing firms. Laura Reed, a 1997 political science graduate, founded Cork Tree Creative, which does website development and social media consulting. Do you think you had to have graduated in the last century to be on this list? No. Even Spiegel was only 23 when he started Snapchat in 2012. And right here at SIUE, Jeffrey Harrison, a 2012 business graduate, created Rovertown before he was 25. Maybe you have Jeffrey's app on your smartphone. If you don't, you might want to try it. It gives discounts at local stores. And jobs don't necessarily need to be created in the private sector, and you don't need to be able-bodied to make it happen. Richard Goodwin, a paraplegic who advocated for the rights of students with disabilities while at SIUE, graduated in sociology and went on to found the not-for-profit Impact Incorporated in Alton, a self-help agency that employs the disabled and improves the lives of many others. What all these individuals share in common, the ones on the national stage as well as the SIUE grads, is a passion for what they do. They had a vision and they went for it. They knew what they wanted to do and they did it. They used their strengths to enrich their own lives, and in doing that, they enriched the lives of many others. You can do the same. And while I focused on examples of creating jobs by creating a company, you can do much the same working in an existing organization. Do what you do well, create a new product or service, and you'll create new jobs. In closing, I leave you with these words of Robert Frost from his poem, Two Tramps in Mud Time. But yield who will to their separation. My object in living is to unite my avocation and my vocation as my two eyes make one in sight. Only where love and need are one, and the work is play for mortal stakes, is the deed ever really done for heaven and the future's sakes. I ask that you do that. Don't yield to the temptation to take a job you don't really enjoy. Do unite your avocation and your vocation. Do what you love and love what you do. Make your joy your work and your work your joy. If you succeed in doing that, your work will, as Robert Frost said, be play for mortal stakes. You will lead a happy life, and equally importantly, you will enrich the lives of those around you. Congratulations and best wishes, and thank you for your kind attention.
Thank you, Dr. Werner, for your remarks, and thank you for your continued service to the university and our community. For each commencement ceremony, one graduate is chosen to speak on behalf of the graduating class. To be selected for this honor, the students must not only demonstrate academic success, they must also exemplify the values of our institution. The graduate chosen for this ceremony is Kylie Herndon, who is receiving a Bachelor of Arts in English and a Bachelor of Science in Applied Communication Studies from the College of Arts and Sciences. Kylie has been truly dedicated to her studies at SIUE. She is a Meridian Scholar and graduates today with the highest honors, summa cum laude. During her studies, she has been involved in the undergraduate research and creative activities program, has studied abroad in both Hungary and Germany, and has been an active member in the Phi Kappa Phi Honor Society. She is highly regarded by faculty members and faculty students and fellow students, having been described as a model of the disciplined, eager student. She has a wide range of knowledge and interests, and she knows how to integrate these interests and passion into whatever projects she is engaged in at the moment. Outside of the classroom, Kylie served as the Executive Director of Marketing and Communications in SIUE Student Government and as the President of the SIUE chapter of the Public Relations Student Society of America. She has been involved in many other activities at SIUE and coaches youth soccer. She has passion for success and lifelong learning that will serve her well in her future endeavors. Ms. Herndon, it is my pleasure to welcome you as the student speaker representing your graduating class.
Hello, my name is Kylie Herndon, your surprised, elated, slightly nervous student speaker. I'd like to say good afternoon, graduates, students astounded they're still not freshmen, last night's hangovers, relieved parents, decorated graduation caps looking for jobs, oh, and Chancellor First Bovee. I'd like to say congratulations to the soon-to-be indebted class of 2015. When I received an email from the College of Arts and Sciences promoting the application process for writing a commencement speech, I thought, hey, I should apply for that. I have something to say. Easy, right? Then I was stuck trying to think of what it was I had to say because the truth is, everyone has a story. We all have something to say with personal anecdotes to provide examples, but deciding if you can make it worthwhile for a gym full of people is a whole nother story. Then, in my English class, my professor mentioned an intriguing epigraph written by E.M. Forrester in Howard Zen that reads, "Only connect." After class, I kept mulling over this quote because I felt it had a strong correlation to the way that I live my life. Truly living is a choice. In that life, we choose how fully we experience the world around us and gauge our success based on how others judge that life. We are trying to connect. We need to feel that our life has connected to someone else and has been validated for the effort. While at SIUE, I realized simply connecting in a shallow sense as defined by the untouchable American dream is not what Forrester had in mind. It isn't for the money, no matter how tempting. We must connect in a deep way that rattles our soul and sets passion on fire. It is then that we are able to move to a dimension existing outside of apathy and dead-end success, but to a place where self-actualization is achieved. Although we all may be donning black today in our cap and gowns, we must leave this gym and explode into a life of color. As a freshman, I entered school as a self-defined failure scholar because I had an undeclared major. My friends were majoring in science and engineering and appeared to have clear paths ahead of them. During my honors class, which was actually my first literature course, my professor told us about IRCA, a job on campus where I could get paid to research and learn. I knew I had to apply and take another class with the same professor the next semester. We read authors like Tennessee Williams, Jonathan Safran Foer, and Rita Dove. It was at this time in my life, reading and researching, that I realized curiosity and the constant yearning to learn would fuel my success. I believe when you stop learning, you have failed. The world is too big, our minds too small, but our will is immense. Moreover, we cannot simply trap ourselves into a world of individual learning and solidarity, for then our knowledge, and thus our power, is kept hidden. By my sophomore year, I knew that just learning wasn't enough if I couldn't share it and understand how what I had learned influenced or differed from others. The beauty of a college campus is you have intellectual peers surrounding you constantly. I love to walk across campus and hear biology students discussing dental school applications, my fellow English majors discussing Fitzgerald, and the occasional tragic tales of weekends past. Knowledge begs to be shared. I joined the public relations organization on campus and immediately took a leadership role because I knew that PR was a field that would skyrocket and I wanted a first-class ticket. Shortly after, I took the marketing position with student government. This allowed me to do PR and help the students at SIUE. My freshman year, this load would have seemed daunting because I had no idea that you must slowly work towards your goals. It must be a deliberate climb, but it is attainable. The new life all of us are about to embark on is so overwhelmingly terrifying that the only thing most of us will be able to focus on in the next hour is standing up and throwing our caps in the air and hoping we catch them. However, no one goes straight to the top. Maybe you have your dream job, maybe you got into the best graduate school, but maybe you didn't, and you're wondering, what is my next step? Before you worry about that, pat yourself on the back, because guess what? You're graduating. You've already started moving towards your goals. Don't let anyone discount that. Last Sunday, I watched the movie Wild with Reese Witherspoon, a woman who knew that it was about the journey and the deliberate, sometimes unexplainable climb in life that takes us to places we never imagined. After watching the movie, her story stuck with me. She spoke of life and the absence of mistakes and taught me that fear, to a great extent, is born of a story we tell ourselves. and that we shouldn't be sorry for the path we took climbing unless we didn't stop to see the sunset on the way. Ultimately in life, it is important to be a constant learner of all things and an ambitious, passionate person of the world. Plus, look at all these people who are here that are going to cheer for you as soon as this ceremony's over. You know, when people found out I was giving the commencement speech, everyone decided they wanted a shout out. My aunts, my grandparents, my roommates, and I thought, that's exactly what my speech is about, connecting. Everyone wants a shout out, to know that their existence is real and that they matter. So, I thought we could try something. Everybody, all you graduates, think about someone in this room who deserves a shout out. And on the count of 3, we're going to acknowledge them. And I know you're loud because we just tested this earlier. So for example, on the count of 3, you might shout, "Hi, Mom," like some crazy kid that popped into a television broadcast, or you might yell at your other friend across the room. Now, everyone has to do this, or I look really silly, and it's hard enough being up here in front of all you beautiful, excellent people. Now, on the count of 3, give your shout out, and we can all feel like we exist, if even for a moment, okay? 1, 2, 3. Good job. Wasn't that fun? If we learn and try to understand the world around us, we can connect to humanity. We must avoid the apathy that comes with the everyday drone of other-defined success. We must engage with each other. We must engage with our happiness. And most importantly, we must connect. My favorite author, Toni Morrison, once said, "At some point in life, the world's beauty becomes enough." I want you all to leave graduation knowing that you can choose to be an active participant in life and that success will find you. It may not look like you imagined, it may not be dressed in a high salary or a suit, but I hope you know that it isn't about looking and not seeing, it's about being. Thank you.
Thank you, Kylie, for your message and for your contributions to the university. Next, the candidates for graduation will be presented by their deans to Chancellor First Bowie for conferral of their degrees. In your program, you will see that recipients of baccalaureate degrees who are graduating cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude are noted by 1, 2, or 3 asterisks respectively. They're also wearing cords on their academic regalia indicating their honors. In addition, candidates who are honors scholars are indicated in the program with a capital H. Graduates who will be commissioned as second lieutenant in the U.S. Army and the U.S. Air Force are listed in your program as well. During this portion of the ceremony, I ask that the audience please remain seated and hold your applause until all graduates have crossed the stage. Thank you. Dr. Larry LaFont, Associate Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, will present candidates for the conferral of baccalaureate degrees.
Will the candidates for baccalaureate degrees from the College of Arts and Sciences please rise? Chancellor First Bovee, these candidates, subject to the completion of all requirements established by the university and the College of Arts and Sciences, are recommended to you for the formal conferring of their degrees.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and the Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Southern Illinois University Board of Trustees, I confer on each of you the baccalaureate degree earned with all associated rights, privileges, and responsibilities. Congratulations.
Will all graduates please come forward?
Nasser Talal Al-Mazri, summa cum laude. Jessica Lynn Antry, cum laude. Marta Cristina Ayala. Kelly Teresa Baker, cum laude. Richard M. Baldwin. Courtney Allison Beavers, magna cum laude. Naya Lillian Beckwith. Sarah Catherine Bivens, magna cum laude. Kelsey A. Bosworth, summa cum laude. Jessie Ann Boyle. Julie Nicole Burdick, cum laude. Brad Edward Cady, magna cum laude. Kimberly Ann Chapelier. Brittany Lane Charlebois. Derek Stephen Churchwell, magna cum laude. Mark William Klaskeen. Belfield Christopher Collymore. Vanessa Cortez. Trinice Martinique Cummins. Lindsay Elizabeth Davis Stemler. Lindsay Ann DeLonga. Candice Marie Dornfeld. Sadiq A. Dubari. Shanna Nicole Druin. Bridget Naomi Ely, magna cum laude. Alicia Elizabeth Eckhart, cum laude. Ashley Rebecca Eckhart, cum laude. Matthew Philip Earhart, cum laude. Kevin Andrew Flays, magna cum laude. Adrian Nicole Floyd. Joseph James Gackstetter. Emily Marie Garland. Adam Resma Gatson. Ashley Nicole Gist. Kristen Ann Gray. Kevin James Greer. Victoria N. Gaiman. Brittany Kathleen Gvozdinskas. Sean Michael Hackey. Chelsea Michelle Haney. Brooke A. Hahn, cum laude. Jacqueline Nicole Harris. Thayer Chase Harrison. Lisa Marie Hartlieb. Nathan Michael Hayes. Megan Sarah Hellrung. Kimberly Nanette Holcomb, summa cum laude. Robin Hua Huang, magna cum laude. Nicholas Allen Hubrich. Jenna Christine Huels, magna cum laude. Kylie Renee Herndon, summa cum laude. Colton Gerard Hulskamp. Haley Brianne Huffines, cum laude. Amy Lynn Hunt. Jennifer Lynn Eichen, cum laude. Alberto Jazzo. Alicia Maria Jones. Dominique Janae Jones. Jonathan C. Jones, summa cum laude. Brianna Lee Juice. Myra Lucille Kaufman, cum laude. Taylor May, keyboard. Caitlin Ann Ketters. Holly Hetherington Cotner. Jessica Taylor Kuhn. Ashley Lorraine Kurtz, cum laude. Benjamin Lawson Levin. John Wesley Lienefelter. Hope Amanda Linker. Taylor Ann Lish. Morgan E. Logsden. Paige Julia Lowe. Quinn Taylor Luring. Sean Mackenzie Maher. Christopher Stephen Malley. Taylor F. Manley. Michael Garth Marzin. Victoria Hope Vinegar Bend Mizell, summa cum laude. Kayla Marie Myers, cum laude. Chelsea Marie Nipper, magna cum laude. Shannon Colleen Norton. Dylan James Paul, magna cum laude. Allison Nicole Payne. Stephanie Danielle Pereletz. Cole Hagan Preston. Bethany Ray Pritchard. Timothy Alexander Qualls. Dana Marie Racklift. Emily Diane Reller, summa cum laude. Brittany K. Riddler. Jennifer Marie Roberts, summa cum laude. Brianna Jo Rogi. Ashley Nicole Rosales. Laura Lynn Sane. Marinda Lynn Schneider. Kimberly Ann Seaton. Elizabeth Patricia Semko, magna cum laude. Mariah Lenice Shivers. Jerry Dene Seitz, summa cum laude. Lavelle Lorraine Smith. Mallory Jeanette Smith, magna cum laude. Deanna Danielle Solomon. Jessica Renee Stanley Asselmeyer, summa cum laude. Karina Lynn Steiner. Megan Marie Stevens. Nathan L. Sterling. Haleh Fatima Tahari. Alexandra Nicole Tate. Trishana Jordan Taylor. Emma Jean Tennant. Terrell Marie Thurman, summa cum laude. Brittany Shantae Tuggle. Tiffany Yvette Tuggle. Kelsey Brooke Vandergriff. Vincent Clay Van Horn. Amani Nimat Vanderhaar, magna cum laude. Megan Wagner. Chad Wagner. Amanda K. Wales. Allison Wilt. Field Delaren Walters Jr. Charis Marcel Wells. Dustin Blake Workman, magna cum laude. Michael Ann Wysack. Craig J. Williams.
Thank you so much.
Joseph P. Winkleman, magna cum laude. Christopher T. Wittrock, cum laude. Rachel Alexandra Yawn, cum laude. Christopher L. Young, magna cum laude. Francia Young. Bachelor of Fine Arts. Tamara Aliyah Coberly, cum laude. Casey Patrick Corkery, magna cum laude. Nathan Joe Bruce Culbertson. Anthony Thomas Mazzola Delaney. Annie Renee Dirks, magna cum laude. Ryan August Fenger. Christina Lynn McNeely. Samantha K. Purcell Blythe, cum laude. Stephanie Joy Rocknich, cum laude. Brittany Lee Singleton, magna cum laude. Catherine Michelle Turpinoff, cum laude. Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Lauren Elizabeth Evans. Rachel E. Hass. Bachelor of Music, Andrea Christine Ball. Marie Louise Brown. Alfred Edward Coretta IV. Michaela Nicole Davis, cum laude. Tyler Dale Elder. Michelle L. Freck. Tony Maroon Musa, cum laude. Micah J. Walker. Allison Ray Wagner, magna cum laude. Rebecca Jean Watkins. Bachelor of Science. Tyler David Agnew, summa cum laude. Aaron Michael Alexander. David Anthony Alger. Catherine Elizabeth Allen. Alyssa T. Anthony. James Thomas Asherman. Brittany Alexis Ash. Ivan Alejandro Ayala. Jay LaRue Baker. Brendan Bargetzi. Rachel Elizabeth Bassett. Linda Marie Baines. Taryn June Nico Beal. Jennifer Christine Becker, summa cum laude. Brandon Kyle Beckham. Lucas L. Beckman. Lucas James Bennett, summa cum laude. Nir H. Balavat. Tucker A. Biesenthal. Kevin Edwards Billings. Courtney M. Biddix. Christopher M. Blankenship. Seth Andrew Boner. Lorena Anise Bourne. Dylan L. Boyer. Perry Q. Boykin. Jacob Benjamin Bragg. Lauren Marie Brower, summa cum laude. Rachel Jamie Bray. Kelsey Dawn Braw. Jared William Brown. Kip Richard Brown. Taylor Jean Bunting. Arne Tyler Burns. Bo Devereaux Boutsiris. Alexander Robert Byrne. Vincent Michael Kalkari. Blake Edward Caldwell. Devin Benjamin Caldwell. Brock Alexander Cameron. Jessica Ann Carlson. Nicholas Charles Seleasley. Jacqueline Heidetz. Coleman Ray Schote. Alexandra Catherine Cibulka. Cassandra Jolene Claro. Angelica Lane Coles, Dakota C. Collins, Jessica Michelle Culp, Thomas P. Conoyer, Jacob Ryan Considine, Brandy Nicole Contrato, Calvin M. Cooper, Kyle Corey, Abigail Brooke Coughlin, Paige Counts, Brent Lee Crenshaw, cum laude, Jarrett Lee Crundwell, Matthew Peter Daniels, Charlie Gabriel David, Alexander Andrew Dakin, cum laude, Taylor Lauren Delaney, cum laude, Noah David Dell, Elise Marie Diaz, Jonathan David Dickman, Kaylee Rebecca Donner, Amanda Lee Downs, magna cum laude, Kaylin Thomas Dews, Clifton Charles Durbin, cum laude, Brian Thomas Earl, Natalie Blair Ernest, Amber M. Eischen, Brittany Nicole Evans, Ryan M. Evans, Brittany Michelle Ewing, Nathan W. Flynn, Stephen Christopher Foster, summa cum laude, Brooke Renee Fromm, Joshua Todd Funneman, Filippo Damiano Galbo, Cody Stephen Gass, Rachel Margaret Gattuso, Anthony Joseph Gentile, Allison L. Gurman, Alexandra Denise Gonzalez, Tia Ciara Ewing, Ramakrishna S. Gatamukala, Charles Michael Graves, Jessica Marie Green, summa cum laude, Nicole L. Grothaus, Malcolm Jamal Groves, Tyler Michael Galdoni, Robert Michael Taylor Giddis, cum laude, Alexander Ian Halloran, Samuel Joseph Hamer, Rashonda Antoinette Graham, Ashley Morgan Hankins, Jeffrey Nicholas Harkey, summa cum laude, Valerie Charnette Harris, Caitlin Marie Hausman, Christopher James John Havlick, summa cum laude, John C. Havlin, Nathan Todd Hawkins, Heather Nicole Hedrick, Jason Alexander Heigert, Veronica Jo Heinz, summa cum laude, Shannon May Herdlicka, cum laude, Tatanisha Elaine Henderson, Kayla Christine Henning, magna cum laude, Matthew Christopher Henton, Canute C. Heron, Alicia Renee Higgins, David Ernst Hinkle, summa cum laude, Mara Corrine Holloway, Cody Russell Holmes, summa cum laude, Amanda Sue Howard, Celeste Marie Hudnut, David Harrison Hudson, summa cum laude, Brandy Jean Hillsman, Ryan Charles Huffer, magna cum laude, Daniel Lee Hughey, Megan Elizabeth Hughes, summa cum laude, Wesley Alexander Hunt, Torsten Jad Hirsch, Tyler Danielle Huff, James R. Hyde, Cody Daniel Imming, Ricky Darnell Jackson, Ashley Nicole Jeffers, Cameron Joseph Cleet, magna cum laude, Thomas Wilfred Jennings, cum laude, Joshua Lee Jimerson, Christy Ann Johnson, Michael Robert Johnson, Charles Xavier Jones, Brittany Michelle Jones Wilson, Tanya Michelle Jonick, summa cum laude, Peyton Reed Jordan, Laurel Elizabeth Jukes, Rosida Keith, Christian A. Kellerman, cum laude, Virginia Ann Klein, Whitney Renee Kelly, Chaki Marie Kidd, Kyle Alexander Kirkover, cum laude, Joseph Patrick Klein, magna cum laude, Kenneth Charles Knoth, Jr., Mary Elizabeth Conan, Joshua P. Lager, Adam C. Lake, Shelby Joy Lamb, Quinn Taylor Lawrence, J.D. Leathers, cum laude, Ashley Nicole Leder, Ben Allen Lagle, Matthew Lewis Lasecki, Zachary John Lowe, Sarah Jane Luck, cum laude, Laura Margaret Mackey, cum laude, Ricky Mahagan, Heather Marie Maynor, Anchal Susan Malik, Evan David Malloy, Shadi Tassin Mansour, summa cum laude, David Russell Marlin, Joseph Bennett Marlowe, Bethany Isla Marshall, cum laude, Trey John Lorenz Martin, Jonathan Tyler Maruco, Jamil Uksad Mashni, Janelle Anna Matthias, Jamila Marie McClinton, Caitlin Dawn McElroy, Kayla McFarland, Ashley N. McGee, Jaron Anthony McGee, Leah Rachel McKinley, Liam Stewart McLaughlin, Lauren Francis McLeod, Brooklyn Danielle McNamara, Joshua Paul McQuarrie, Elizabeth Diane McWhorter, cum laude. Chantel Marie Meadows. Justin Lee Meredith. Kristen Ann Metz. Levi Joe Molenauer, magna cum laude. Ryan Michael Momenteller. Kamran Ali Moradi. Alexandria M. Morales. Kayla Danielle Mosley. Jacqueline K. Mundy. Nicole Renee Monroe. Amy Nicole Murphy. Megan Nicole Myers. Patrick Michael Myers. Mohammed Umer Nasir. Jude C. Naibo. Aaron Ryan Nigley. Julianne Nipper, magna cum laude. Carrie Dawn Norris. Bo Brandon Nosebish, cum laude. Patrick Ryan O'Neill, cum laude. Jairo Oroenda. Brooke Nicole Ozenkowski. Brittany L. Panis. Allison Michelle Parsons. Zachary Newman Patterson. Ashley Marie Pauling, magna cum laude. Courtney Lynn Perry. Dylan Takatoshi Perry. Carson Sue Pete Fish. Nathan Eli Pierce, cum laude. Lauren Amanda Pomeroy. Emily Sue Post. Kyle Alexander Potter. Dalton John Poole. Kelsey Lee Pulliam. Catherine E. Pyatt. Stephanie Marie Raby. Katrina Marie Randall. Summa cum laude. Shelby Ann Reed. Tanisha Michelle Reed. Savannah Marie Reeves, magna cum laude. Mac David Rice, cum laude. Blake Aaron Richter. Trevor Dwayne Rigg. Molly Nicole Rittenhouse, magna cum laude. Kellen Rochelle Robbs. Jacob Allen Robinson. Mathis Malik Robinson. Michael Terrence Robinson. Andrew John Rogers. Cassandra Jean Rocknich. Richard Carl Rothenbach Jr. Tamika Linnea Russell. Derek Joseph Ruskowski. Jamal Mohammed Salul, magna cum laude. Joseph Stewart Sales. Dennis James Salmons. Jordan Matthew Sainer, magna cum laude. Jessica Nicole Chardin. Austin Ray Schaub. Keaton H. Shear. Zachary Thomas Schimpf. Brooke Marie Schlattweiler. Wesley James Schroeder. Rosa Clara Schulz. Christina R. Scott. Nathaniel Scott. Ashley Marie Scott Stacy, cum laude. Matea Lynn Sears. Luke Andrew Settles, summa cum laude. Victoria Ellen Seaver. Melanie Lynn Shadrick, cum laude. Barbara L. Schaffer. Carrie Ann Shipley. Ryan C. Sleeper, magna cum laude. Brendan Michelle Smith. Erica Ann Smith, cum laude. Ashley Patricia Sneed. Savannah Reed Stabenow. Daniel Omar Stack. Jessica Lynn Stanley. Jessica E. Stevenson. Brandon Michael Stewart. Mitchell Lawrence Steester. Francesca Marie Stockton, cum laude. Brendan Edward St. Peters, cum laude. Kelsey Ange Strake. Amanda Lynn Stukel. Shantae Simone Summers, cum laude. Chase Michael Tackett. Raneen Yassine Taha. Logan A. Tennant. Broderick Thomas Toma. Dion Terrell Thomas. Amber Brooke Thomason. Kaylee Nicole Thomas. Brittany Amanda Grace Tipsword. Christine Elaine Tonsor. Joshua S. Tuttle. Rachel Noel Unverfurt. Anthony Lewis Vanzo. Michael Murphy Vierling, cum laude. So was Anthony Lewis Vanzo, cum laude. Megan Susan Vogler. Brandon Michael Wagner. John Devin Wall. LaDerek Devon Ward. Alexandra Victoria Washington. Taylor Nicole Wasser. Christina Marie Watson, magna cum laude. Alexander Lee Wygant. Deshaun Deontay White. Diamond O. White. Brett A. Weebler. Kanika S. Williams. Rainey Aquila Williams. Lauren Ann Williamson. Ian Gregory Wilson. Ian Michael Wilson. Maurice Jerome Wiltz. Lucas Oscar Weinball. Lauren Elizabeth Winkler. Brian Jeffrey Wolf. Ryan A. Woodson. Meredith Taylor Wright. Charlene D. Yu. Claire Renee Zell. Bachelor of Social Work. Chelsea Marie Augenson. Tierney Nakia Rashi Austin. Chelsea Leah Banning. Savannah Jane Bates, cum laude. Gauve L. Berry. Mia Vara Bilotti. Alexandria May Blumenstock. Elaine L. Brookshaw. Shanika Correa Lavette Burnett, cum laude. Stephanie J. Bush. Jennifer Ann Chiappa. Rachel Colleen Coonrod. Alyssa M. Griffith. Taylor Ray Hammond. Ryan Elizabeth Heap. Molly Marie Hood, cum laude. Gabrielle Nicole Hopper. Krista Marche Jones May. Ariel Michelle Mann, magna cum laude. Brianna Lee Martin. Heather Nicole Matthews, summa cum laude. April Lynette McDougall, summa cum laude. Danielle Brittany McNear, summa cum laude. Abigail Marie Mumaw. Daniel Isaac Nagler. Robin Lynn Niekamp, magna cum laude. Ashley Lynn Newhouse. Jessica Fabiola Pacheco. Brandy Lynn Roosevelt. Victoria Rose Rosado. Lisa Saunders. Bree Anna Schrock. Renata Eleni Janae Scott, magna cum laude. Ada Yupa Sang Genevong. Monica Ray Donahue Shallow, summa cum laude. Sabrina Sedora. Wanda Jean Slaughter. Jessica Lynn Stonich. Kelsey Denise Stott, cum laude. Stephanie Jean Stratman. Elizabeth Ann Sturm, magna cum laude. Paula J. Tarbell, cum laude. Kristen Nicole Taylor. Kenyetta Montrese Thomas. Miracle Jerna Vickers Fenoy, cum laude. Damian Joe Walker. Stacy Ann Weber, cum laude. Autumn Katrina Wetzler, magna cum laude. Mallory Kendra Wofford. Bethany Renee Yates, cum laude. Leah Christine Zimmerman. Melissa Renee Hillman.
Could all of the 2015 spring graduates please stand? In recognition of the degree bestowed upon you, you may now move your tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations. Please be seated.
Congratulations, graduates. It is now my pleasure to welcome to the podium Mr. Kevin Nesselhoff, class of 2008 and 2013, and President of the SIUE Alumni Association Board of Directors.
All right, I'm the only thing that stands between you and the real world, so I'll be brief. As the provost said, my name is Kevin Nesselhoff. I'm the president of the SIUE Alumni Association, a 2008 grad in construction management, and a 2013 grad with a master's degree in business administration from SIUE. It is my pleasure to be the first to congratulate you on a job well done and welcome you to our organization. At this time, I would ask that anyone in attendance who has previously graduated from SIUE please stand and be recognized. Welcome home, alumni. Graduates, today you are joining an organization made up of 100,000 other individuals who have completed the same journey that you are finishing today. They have done amazing things with the education they received from SIUE, and they have paved the way for your future successes. The degree that you have earned is made more valuable by the accomplishments of your fellow alumni, and it is up to each and every one of us to continue the progress of our fellow alums. The Alumni Association is an open membership organization. All SIUE graduates are automatically members of the association for life. Currently, our mission is to focus on university advocacy, scholarship fundraising for current and future students, alumni engagement in the form of networking and social events, and lastly, and my favorite, alumni mentorship. The SIUE Alumni Association serves as your conduit to the university. We aim to keep you informed and engaged in the university community long after your graduation. You will receive our annual publication, the E-Connection, and if we have your current email address, we will send you a monthly electronic newsletter. In a few short weeks, you will receive your Alumni Association membership card. This is the key to unlock the benefits that you have as an association member, as well as the communication channel to the association. Finally, and most importantly, I'm here to let you know that you will always be welcome at SIUE. You are now part of the history of this amazing university, and I hope that this place always feels like home to you. Please do not hesitate to reach out to the Alumni Associations with any questions or concerns. Congratulations on your graduation, and best luck in all of your future endeavors.
Thank you, Mr. Nesselhoff. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, let's give our graduates one final round of applause. On behalf of the university, I wish to thank Tyler Green and the Meridian Brass Quintet for their fine musical presentation today. Thank you to Dr. Jeff Scablo for reading the graduates' names. Thank you to the Army ROTC for the presentation of colors. for making the commencement program available to those who are deaf or hearing impaired. Thank you to our interpreters, Angeline Early Exton and Laura Forbes. We will conclude commencement by singing both verses of the SIUE alma mater, Hail SIUE, played by the Meridian Brass Quintet and led by Tyler Green. The lyrics are printed on the back cover of your program. Following the alma mater, please be seated until the platform party, faculty, staff, and graduates have left the seating area. Now, please rise for the alma mater, and best wishes to each of you. We hope you will return to visit us often.
Above the Mississippi plain, your splendor meets the sky. You give to all a chance to gain. You raise our spirits high. Hail, all hail, SIUE, our gratitude we owe. Our fount of opportunity, where'er in life we go. To college life we bid adieu, and wend our separate ways. Yet college friends and mentors too are with us all our days. Hail, all hail, SIUE, our alma mater true. Let's fill our glasses joyfully and raise a toast to you.